Hey, what's up? It's Howard Glover here to talk to you about hiring VAs or remote workers from other countries. We hire a lot of VAs from the Philippines. They're great people. I love hiring VAs in the Philippines. First of all, you can get the labor fairly inexpensive. You can pay some VAs $3 an hour. I pay my VAs, I start them at $5 an hour. Some people I see they go up to $9, $10 an hour, depending on what type of work that they're doing for you. But today I'm going to be talking to one of my VAs so you guys can get a look on the inside of how it is to work with a VA. I'm going to be talking to my personal assistant, Joe, today. If you don't know, man, in my company, I do the dispositions part of the business, meaning I talk to cash buyers to sell our properties to. And Joe, he's my assistant. So what he does on a daily basis is he gets on the phone in the mornings and he just goes through the data in our dialer. He'll go through Mojo and just call all of our cash buyers in our system. So back in the days, I used to talk to cash buyers or people that I would meet at different groups or different RIAs, Real Estate Investors Associations. But I found out that a lot of those people are tire kickers. Some of them are. They're not real cash buyers. They're just trying to get their feet wet or trying to get into the door in this business. But if you go to the tax records, you can actually see who's buying properties for cash for real. Like they've actually purchased properties. It'll show you how many properties that they own right now and how many they purchased cash. So this way I just kind of narrow it down, man. I find out who the real players are just by going through the tax records. If you're in Florida, you can use RealFacts. They'll show you the person's name, their company name, how many properties they currently own that they pay for in cash. Yeah, you just trace those people, get them on the phone, have a conversation with them. But that's what Joe does. He talks to these people all day long. We know that they are cash buyers. So what we want Joe to do is just get on the phone and be able to vet them, to see exactly what they're looking for. We get their name, we get their buying criteria. Just ask them, what are you buying right now? What type of properties are you looking for? What areas are you looking to buy in? How much are you looking to spend on each property? What type of properties are you buying? Single family homes, condos, townhouses, vacant land, and so forth. So we just kind of get all of that criteria, we gather that information, and we keep it in our database. That way when we do get a property that fits their particular criteria, we know exactly who to call. We don't have to blast it out to an entire list. You know what I mean? If those people if you're sending it to your entire list and those people on the list aren't looking for that particular type of property, they're gonna get kind of upset with you. Why are you sending me all these properties? I'm not interested in this type of stuff. So what we do is we text blast to the people that are looking for a specific product, and we send it to them specifically. So we don't just blast it out to everybody who's not looking for that particular product, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna get Joe on the phone. We're gonna talk to him for a little while just so you can get a feel of what it's like to work with a VA. I know sometimes when we hire other countries, it kind of makes us nervous because we don't know what to expect. We don't know if the culture is the same. I know when I first started hiring overseas, I was the same way. It's kind of nervous at first. But once you start talking to them, man, they're just like us. They understand American culture very well. In the Philippines, they love basketball. So my VA, Joe, he loves basketball. He plays basketball. He knows more about the sport than I do. He knows all the players. I mean, they know everything. They know all about the music here in America. They watch the same videos that we watch. They watch the same television shows that we watch in their country. So they know a lot about our culture. So when they're talking to your customers on the phone, they can really relate to those people. But when you're hiring, make sure that you interview them, man. Make sure you interview them very well. Don't just hire the first person that comes along. Make sure that you interview at least 5 people before you hire someone. I would interview more if I could, 10, 20. But yeah, just make sure you're talking to them before you hire them, interview them. You can use a website called onlinejobs.ph. A lot of Filipinos go there to place their resumes and their applications there. So yeah, you can go there to hire people. You can also use sites like Upwork. It's a few different sites. I'll try to leave a description in the comments below if you need that information. But yeah, when you hire them, just get a feel for their personality, what they're like. Joe, like I was talking about, he's a young man, he's 25 years old. He has a wife, he has a son, he's a college graduate. He swam in college, he teaches swimming and part-time when he's not working with me. Yeah, so just get to know the people, man, know what they're all about, because when you hire them, they're gonna be a part of your family. You're actually hiring them. They're gonna be your actual employee. They're depending on you to pay them each and every week so they can take care of their families. They can pay their rent, their bills, they can buy food. So they're gonna be dependent on you. So yeah, make sure you know this person very well, treat them like family, and they're gonna be loyal to you. When you're hiring, there's 4 different personality types. If you want to, you can get Tony Robbins' program. Shows you how to hire based on people's or a person's personality type. If you didn't want to order that course, just ask basic questions. You could ask them about a pen. Hey, sell me this pen. Just pick up when you're talking to them on Skype. If you're doing video chat, hey, just say, hey, sell me this pen. And if they can sell you a pen via Skype, man, that's a good salesperson. They can sell you anything. They can probably sell ice to an Eskimo. So yeah, those are some different hiring tactics that you can use. Without further ado, man, I'm gonna get right into the conversation. We're gonna get Joe on the phone, just so you can get a feel of what it's like hiring a VA from overseas. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching.
Hello, Howard.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Howard. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, man?
Oh, well, everything is really good. I didn't do a lot of things. I inside the house.
Oh, yeah.
I played with my son. I played some cell phone games earlier. And yeah, I cleaned the house, normal stuff.
How did things go yesterday with the cash buyers? You said you had a few that were interested, some that were not interested.
Yeah, I think I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. And then with those not interested, they said that they will not be interested in buying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Because, I think it's really because of the pandemic. They wanted to wait.
Yeah. I sent you a new list today. It's basically the same cash buyers that we were calling before, but I added a few realtor lists on there. So the realtor list, those are realtors that have sold properties to cash buyers in the past. So I also email you a script for the realtors. So yeah, you may want to check your email to see if you received that email, but it's a really like a super simple script. And so the script is super simple. I think you may have done it before in the past, but it basically just says, hey Joe, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
That's great to hear, man. This is Howard from A Plus Investments. I was on the MLS and I noticed that you sold a property to a cash buyer. My company, we sell off-market wholesale properties. These are properties that we can pay you to sell. I'd like permission to send you a free list of our wholesale properties. Can I have your email address, please? Yeah, so that's basically the whole script, man. Just something simple like that. Well, you may want to just make it your own so it doesn't sound like you're reading. It sounds more natural.
Yeah, I've used it on several times. I should be able to have or implant it in my mind, and it will just go out easily.
Yeah. And I'll just go over the cash buyer script with you one time before you start done, and then then you can just call me back at 12:30, and we'll just talk about your progress for the day, and I'll send the pay and everything.
All right, then. Hello, Howard.
Yeah, speaking.
Yes, hey, Howard. It's Joe with A Plus Investments. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Well, I was just reaching out because I found on the MLS that you have purchased properties before, and I just wanted to ask permission personally if I can send you our off-market deals through email.
Yeah, sure.
All right, perfect. What's going to be your email address then?
Yeah, you can send it to Howard at aplusinvestments or howard@gmail.com.
All right, got it here. And yeah, I just wanted to ask you like 3 questions, just to know more about your criteria and send you the one that makes sense. Do you focus on single-family homes, multi-family, or commercial?
Yeah, about single-family homes.
Single-family homes, perfect. And in what areas?
Oh man, I like Broward County, Fort Lauderdale.
Broward County, Fort Lauderdale. All right. And do you maybe have a price range?
Yeah, I like to stay between $100,000 and $200,000.
Between 100 and 200. All right. Everything is noted. So Howard, you'll be receiving the email from A Plus Investments. All right. And then whenever I came across a property that fits your criteria, can I also send you a text message for it? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. All right. Well, Howard, thank you so much for taking the call. Appreciate your time, and let's make more money this year. Have a great day.
All right,
Bye.
you too. Thank you. That sounds good. Yeah, just make sure it sounds natural. Just try to build some natural rapport if you can. I know sometimes they're in a rush to get out the phone, but yeah, just try to build as much rapport as you can, man. You should be good.
Yeah, I'm actually trying though to build rapport. Like personally, but most of the rapport that I have built is mainly through to the environment of investing or wholesaling.
All right, sounds good, man. So I'll let you get to work now. If you don't have any questions or anything, and I'll just talk to you around like 12:30.
All right. Well, yeah, I don't have any questions. I'll just talk to you later then. Have a great day, Howard.
All right, you too.
Bye for now.
Okay. Yeah, so that's basically a conversation, man, with your VA. You just want to do like a morning briefing or a morning call, or whenever they're working, or you may have them working in the evenings. Whenever they're working, just talk to them briefly before they start their shift. Go over everything that you need achieved for that day. And at the end of the day, make sure they're achieving their goals. Make sure you give them goals. In every task that I send out, I give them their task, but I also give them a goal to reach for that day. So make sure you're giving them a goal to reach. Make sure you're monitoring their KPIs. That way you can keep track of their performance. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicators. So just make sure you're monitoring their performance, like how many calls they're making per day, how much time they're on the phone, how many leads they're creating every day, how many appointments they're setting, whatever it may be. Yeah, make sure that you're able to track and monitor their progress. That way they're always growing with you, and they're helping your company to grow. If you have any questions, man, about hiring VAs or working with VAs, feel free to give me a call, text me. I'll try to leave my number in the description below as well. But yeah, man, working with VAs, get you some VAs, man. That way you can just level up, take your business to the next level. Yeah, so hopefully you got some value from this video. Tried to share a few gold nuggets with you, tried to share some gems with you. Introduce you to one of my VAs. I shared my call script with you, my cash buyers call script with you. I shared my realtors with cash buyers call script with you. Kind of told you where to find cash buyers, so you're not wasting your time with tire kicker, so to speak, that you have real vetted cash buyers, people that are really buying in this market today, and they're buying cash. Whatever else I share with you, man, that can help you and your company. I hope you can just take this information and use it inside your business and just grow your business, man, and just scale it from there. Don't just hire one VA, man, hire that one and just keep scaling, hiring more and more and more. Keep your company growing. If this video was valuable to you, do me a favor, I ask you to smash the like button, but also share this video with your friends, sharing with the wholesale community. Let's get this information out there and let's build this community, man. Let's make a lot of money. Let's do it together.